Skate or ride a bike, any way you like, but take me to the fair. The record fair, that is. We are here in Hertogenbosh again. And we're going in to see if we can find some, who do you think? Elvis, of course. Shit. Well, my friends, we left the Elvis Fair, no, the Record Fair, with a sack full of stuff. And as you can see, it's cold outside, and I'm in my shirt. It's a great shirt. And I gave my my coat to my wife because she is very cold. You see, I'm a knight in shining armor. I'm chivalrous. Yes, I'll see you in the Elvis room. Well, my friends, once again we are safe and sound back again in the Elvis room, my sanctuary. We had the best time at the record fair in Hertogenbosh. In fact, I had the best week, one of the best weeks in my life, I think, with the interview last week with Mindy Miller, and I saw her again on Monday for the second time, and he had a blast. And by the way, I bought this magazine from her. You can see she signed it to David and Wendy. And this is the inside of the magazine. If you're interested to buy one, you can still buy one at the concerts. And I must say, Mindy is one of the best persons I've ever met, really. She is very sweet, very lovable. Not a negative thing about Elvis at all, just positive news. Fantastic. Anyway, that's not why we came here, of course. Not only. What did I buy? What is in this bag? It says Elvis. Can be anything bad. And by the way, I want to say it was a very big pleasure to meet Edward Haring and Robert van Doorn at the fair. They came there and they saw me and said hi, and they came up to me like anybody can. And Edward had this envelope with him, and he wanted to give it to me. It says it's to David Hulett. I don't know who that is. Groetjes Edward, greetings Edward. And he had some a flyer from Graceland. You can see that's what was in there. You see that way, and on the back there's a beautiful pamphlet of Graceland and some Dutch newspaper clippings. You can see with Elvis's face on it. I miss Elvis terribly. That's what it says. So that was a very nice gesture, Edward. Thank you very much again. If you see this, I think you are looking at this video. Thank you very much. Now, don't want to keep you in suspense any longer. I found some great records at the fair. There were many more that I wanted, but as somebody said to me at the fair, you don't want to be in the doghouse. So I couldn't buy more than what I bought. I only bought 4 records, but they're great. The first one that I bought is a Sweden pressing from Sweden, the Las Vegas years Elvis Presley. And this is the back. Met sensationella Are You Lonesome Tonight Skratta versionen. But I saw a clunker. Yes, Sean, I saw a clunker. It says here, Are You Lonesome Tonight? The released version in this case was taped at an international show August 22, 1969, and included in a November 69 LP set. This one is a real collector's item with Elvis totally breaking up with laughter. That's actually from the 26th of August. I'm sorry, just had to correct it. Anyway, this is the inside sleeve. No Elvis record here, nope. And not an Elvis record here, so okay. But the important one is this one, and that's an Elvis record. So that's the first one that I bought at the fair, but not the last one. Let me put it away here for a second. I'll clean it up later. The second one I found was one that I never saw before. It's a USA pressing from 1980. It's a country classics, and it's just a single sleeve, but there are actually 2 records in there. I'm gonna take one out because the other one looks just the same. It's on black vinyl, just a plain white inner sleeve. It's on black vinyl with nipper on the right. So it's an American pressing from 1980, and as I said, I never saw it before. I saw it in the bin. I thought, let's take it home. And that's where it's gonna stay until the rest of my day. Okay, let's put it here on top of the other. Now the next one that I bought, ladies and gentlemen, is the Italian version of Da Las Vegas a Memphis, From Vegas to Memphis, Volume 2. Now it's exactly the same cover as Volume 1, except the Volume 1 is Elvis in person. From Memphis to Vegas. So this is a nice one that I came across, so I can complete that series of albums too. It's on an orange label, so it's not the first pressing, but I don't really mind because it has an alternative cover, and that's always nice to have. I think so, at least. As I said, I bought 4 records at the record fair, and the last one that I bought is a pretty special one. It's not in the best of condition, but I couldn't let it sit there. It's an Asian pressing from Taiwan Monthly Star volume 3940. And you will have to excuse me that I cannot read to you what it says because I don't speak Taiwanese or whatever the language is. This is the inside. You can see it's pretty dirty. It got yellow stains. Well, it's an old record. I don't know what year it is or anything. This is the back. This is basically, I Google translated it, and it's a life story, but it's the way Baz Luhrmann would tell Elvis's life story, so it's not really correct. He was born in not in Tupelo, but somewhere else, and all that stuff. Anyway, there are 2 records in it, and this is the label, a black label. Pretty spectacular, if you ask me. I really love the cover because I don't understand the word what it says, so that's why I love it. Anyway, that's the last record that I bought. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, making videos is very, very tough. It's a hard job. It's a dog's job, and I have to do it all by myself, alone. So I thought maybe I could get some help. And what better help to find than to make your own. I'm just babbling. I'm just gonna show you what I mean. I had a little helper now. From now on, he can present in my place the next video, and this is the guy. You can see the resemblance is uncanny. It's 2 drops of water. It's just the same. You can see it's David Elvis World. It's not David's Elvis World because, well, it wouldn't fit on the box. So anyway, this is gonna be your next host for the next video, and if you don't like it, tell him about it, not me. Hey, I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.